So what was people's experience of having to play with the iPad and chart and the iPad and questions?
It was accurate. It was quite accurate.
It was accurate. Oh, I like it. It's precise, it's accurate, it's measurable. Fantastic. AD territory, we're there. I've got you. Fantastic. I like this. So when you say, Jackie then, when you asked those questions, boom, 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 she went straight away with
or she'd remember it as if it's the kinesthetic one, like walking on the beach. She'd look up and I think I was remembering you're off and walked on the beach or that, and then maybe look down and think.
So did we check in with Jackie to see that if that was an experience?
I felt uncomfortable though.
All right, okay.
I didn't like it.
Because you knew that she was looking for it.
Yeah, because I felt like I was,
Aware of maybe how much information we had. When I sort of first did this, I went and sat with my daughter and we were just busy sitting having a coffee or whatever it was. And she's sitting, okay. I said, so what did you just see then? So what did you mean? I said, well, you just saw something, didn't you? How did you know? Oh no, never mind. And how did that feel? What do you mean? So we just had a feeling, didn't you? Yeah. How do you know that? Yeah, and you can create that sense. Be very aware of it. That sense of actually you're prying into other people's business and you're getting inside their heads. So it is to be used with caution, and it's also to be used with caution because you don't know what it is they're seeing. You do not know what it is they're feeling. You don't. Now there are some circles of people that say if somebody looks up into auditory construct or visual construct, they must be right. We know they're lying because they're in construct, they're making it up. Doesn't have to be. If I'm remembering an event that happened to me in the past, in a sense, I recreate that every time I remember it. So I might be unsure about something, so I've got to construct, I've got to put it together. Well, I think what happened then was, okay, let's play that around. Yeah. Construct does not equate to untruth. Or you seeing somebody go up into visual does not mean to say you know precisely what it is they're seeing. Because you don't. You just got a greater idea, I guess, that you know that these eye movements that people are making, they have a purpose. They're not random. They are doing particular things. We are doing particular things inside our head when our eyes are moving. Now we don't fully know precisely what's going on. And there's a huge amount of research still to come, and who knows what will come from that. But we do know very clearly that those movements have meaning. And we do know that we can use those movements to move people into more constructive places and to help them.
It's funny when you see films sometimes, especially really bad sort of romantic films, the hero and heroine look into each other's eye and flick from one eye to the other. There's such a lot, you know. Well, normally you don't do that. You focus on one most of the time, and you might look towards, but they go. It's really fun.
Well, I'll tell you what. It'll be interesting to see with your increased capability in terms of sensory acuity, your ever-expanding awareness of eye movements and the fact that they have meaning, just how much more you're going to pick up from people in the next few days. And just having conversations with people, or at lunch, just notice and just see what you notice about those movements. Just become more and more aware of it, and also become more and more aware of it when people maybe are in problem situations, and just see what they're doing. Because sometimes, without even saying a word to you, people can let you know what their experience is, and you can then use that to help them to move on to more constructive places. Now, this student I was talking about at the start of this session, there was essentially what they were doing was they were in this pattern here. They were in an AD kinesthetic loop, sometimes known by some people as kind of a windscreen wiper pattern. So it was, David, you're really useless at this training. You're just no good. You can't deliver it. Frankly, you're crap. Well, I feel absolutely terrible now. You keep saying that sort of stuff to me. Well, you should feel terrible because frankly, you're bloody useless. Well, you make me feel really worse now. I feel terrible. I feel actually I might even burst into tears. Well, I'm bloody well hope you do because you're useless. You don't deserve to do anything apart from burst into tears. And why these people are still sat here looking at you, I've no idea. I mean, they're looking at me. Oh my God, that makes me feel even worse. I'm going just backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The negative self-talk creates a bad feeling. The bad feeling reinforces the negative self-talk, which reinforces the bad feeling can go backwards and forwards, and I'm sure no one in this room has ever been in that kind of situation. But sometimes people do get there. And there might be a sense that actually what I want to do is get this person to look on the bright side, to start to be more positive, that there is a way that they can do things better. If you want to get people to look on the bright side and to see that there is a better future, or there are alternatives, whereabouts do you think you want to take them in terms of the eye pattern chart and positions? If they want to see a brighter, better future. Fantastic. Visual construct is where you want to get people to go. We might get a chance to have a little play in a second in terms of what you do in visual construct. And there is a suggestion that you can't hold a negative feeling or you can't hold negative thoughts when you're in visual construct. Let's do that now. Let's have a little play with that now. You've got something that irritates you, winds you up, that in some way makes you feel not happy about. Is it this? You've got something there? Yeah, okay. And what it is just to play with, if you choose to, is to get a sense of that, okay, and what's that like? Whether it's, say, irritating, annoying, frustrating, whatever it might be. And get a hold of it, and just for yourself, give it a score on a scale. If 10's the worst it can be, and 1's absolutely not a problem at all, how would you score that? You don't have to tell me, just kind of keep that inside. Okay? And as you've got that there, what I'd like you to do is then to hold on to that, but just get yourself looking up into visual construct. Just hold that thought, hold that issue, whatever it is, and then just hold it in visual construct and just notice what you notice about that particular issue and what sense you get from it. And if you start to lose it, it isn't quite the same way as it was, try and hold on to it.
Isn't it? Feels lighter.
It feels lighter. So you can't focus on it?
Focus on it. You've lost it, haven't you?
You've lost it.
Right. Whatever.
Well,
Bothered.
so how quick and how useful a technique might that be for you to use with yourself or with others, and saying, actually, we've got something that's a problem, that's irritating, that's frustrating, that's annoying, whatever it happens to be. Hold yourself still, hold on to that now and hold it there. Okay, without looking in visual construct, think about that issue, that problem, whatever it was, that a few minutes ago was whatever number on that scale out of 10. What is it now?
Lower.
Sorry?
Lower.
Lower. And all you've done is move your eyes up into a certain position and hold on to that issue there. That's all you've done.